Hello, Valiant Customs. I'm Steve. Today I took a little trip and I got a truck. Got a parts truck. No engine or anything, but I got a parts truck because I need one for that truck back there. That truck back there, the couple of the parts that are there I just got a week ago, and they're rustier. Like the core support is rusty compared to this truck here. Believe it or not, this core support is clean, no rust, and some other parts on it that I'm going to be using as well. So, but I'll get into that as that project starts taking off. So when I started with that truck, I only had the chassis, motor, trans, and the cab. I had a spare door, so I put that on it, and then the front clip I bought a week ago. I've had this truck here for at least a year now, and but I thought it might be a kind of a good project to have. So then this is going to be the parts truck for it. If you look, let me switch you around here. So if you look, I mean, this door is in really good shape. So that's good. And I just bought two driver doors, new ones, for just the shells for more than that. So I'm going to use this OEM door on that project. And then the front end is somewhat complete. I mean, it's got the valance and everything. I believe it's in better shape than the one I got over there. The core support, no rot. I mean, look at that. Usually they rot right there in that edge there and stuff. No rot. That's crazy how clean that is. What else? So, all in all, I got some pretty good parts. I guess I'll show you that when I tear this one down though and start putting up the other one. All right, well, wait for the motorcycle. Okay, now I need to get the glass out of here and the window track and everything that the glasses sit in for the doors that I do have over for the other truck. So I did take the inner door panels off and stuff and started getting ready to take the track out. I did take some of the bolts and everything out of it, but I was kind of having some issues. So I went and grabbed my awesome tool for taking glass and tracks out. Oh yeah, the cutoff wheel. So I'm gonna put you in hyperdrive as I get these out of here. Well, I have a feeling that I didn't have the camera on when I finally got this pulled off of here, but front core support's off. So I think I'll get this put over there. I won't put it on yet or anything, but I'm just going to put it in my stockpile of parts, and we'll go from there. When I bought it, well, let me turn you around and I'll show you. So I got this truck about a year ago. When I got it, all it was the chassis, the hood. This door I had extra because it didn't come with a door, didn't come with the fenders or the hood. It did come with the 350. Yeah, so it's got a small block, and I believe it's a 400 trans. It did not come with either one of these doors, and it came just like this. Gutted, no seat. Even those headlight bezels weren't even in here. This section of floor needs to be replaced. That's what that's for. The rockers will need to be replaced. That's the rockers right there. There's a cab corner in there, I think, too. But the dash, all the wiring is gone, and that was why I bought the parts truck, was so that I could get this one back together. So I bought the parts truck so that I would have you know, everything that I need for this. Well, I had already purchased the fenders and the hood, and I also purchased radiator core support for it as well, but it wasn't as complete as the one, or in as good a shape as the one that was on the parts truck that I had just purchased a couple days ago. So I wanted to take all the parts off the parts truck and put them on this one and get this truck running and driving, or well, running and yard driving, I guess. I don't know about on the road yet, but I'd like to have this running and driving, and then you know, put the stuff I need on the interior and everything. Carpet, if I go with carpet, or the rubber mat, I'm not sure. I got a seat for it out of the parts truck, and just all sorts of things like that. But that's where this truck is going to be going, and are getting put together. And I'm not sure yet, but I'm thinking about doing a short bed conversion on it, because this is a long box. And then I want to probably, I got to figure out how I want to do it, but I think I'm going to end up giving this truck away when I get it done. So a lucky subscriber will get this truck when I reach, I don't know, I haven't decided how many subscribers I want to you know, like, is it 10,000 subscribers? Once I hit 10,000 subscribers, this goes up for grabs, or you know, I give it away then, or do I want to go with 5,000 subscribers? I'm not sure yet, but that's where I'm at with this. I'm going to start putting this one together now, and we'll go from there. So today I went ahead and I pushed that back in that hole, and ran the wires all along there. When I pull that tight, it'll be up underneath the master cylinder. And then I have, oh, where's that? Here it is. This part here, I'm gonna go ahead and screw in those two holes right there on the firewall. And then I have this, stuck on the hood latch. This is going to go in the distributor, and then I have wires over here that are going to go down to the starter. When I get to that point, I will bring you in and show you where they're gonna hook up and everything. But right now, it's just that little bit, just running basically up to that firewall spot there. So I'll get back with you in just a minute. Well, I have to get some wire connectors and stuff like that for the starter and everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and tackle all this spaghetti here and get it in this dash and everything. I don't know what this wire is for. And I guess take wiring that I don't know what it is out of this. So I'll bring you back in just a little bit. I got the wiring harness in there. There's a fuse block in. I started running the wiring and everything. Guys, if it's, well, you can see all the wiring hanging down here and everything still. I don't have it completely hooked up yet, but tell you what, guys, if you take a wiring harness out of a vehicle that, like I just took it out of the 77, I'm putting it in the 78. Wow, it's it looks overwhelming, but it really isn't. I mean, it just kind of plops right in place where it should. Got the steering column all hooked up now. I got wiring ran out to the heater. Let's see what else. We got wiring ran to the column. And I'm gonna finish hooking up the rest of the stuff. I got a few things, like I have the gauge or the windshield washer or windshield wiper and washer thing to hook up here or put back in here. The headlight switch goes here, and then there's wiring in there that plugs into the back of the bezel. Ooh, got a little war wound. Anyway, so like I said, it's really not that hard to put in a factory wiring harness, although it looks like a bunch of spaghetti. I find it actually a little bit easier than like painless or whatever, those wiring harnesses. So I'm gonna finish this up and then I'll get back with you. Well, I went to hook up the wiring here. Oops. This wiring I went to hook up on the heater box controller or resistor, whatever you want to call it. And lo and behold, if I can get you in there to look, there's a darn mouse nest in there. So now I'm gonna pull this all apart and get that all cleaned up. I got a little sidetracked, but as soon as I'm done with that, then I'll get over here and get the alternator and the starter hooked up, and hopefully I can hear this thing turn over. This is just 7/16 bolts and nuts that were on here all the way around it there. There's a couple on the bottom here. So let's see what kind of wonderful mess we got in here. Oh yeah. Yeah, I kind of figured that. Wow. All right, well, I'm gonna get the rest of this cleaned up and everything, and then I'll bring you guys back. So I gave our heater housing, our fan housing, a marketplace rebuild. Actually, I might have gave it a Craigslist rebuild because I don't think I even scraped all the grease off. I just painted over it. I did scrape some off though. But anyways, so I'll let that dry and I'll install that and get that wired up. Well, she's in, looking brand new. So, but I didn't get the alternator and starter hooked up yet. I'm gonna first see how it turns out, the weather, because it looks like it's gonna rain here. So I got that. Next is alternator, which you see the wire right there. And then there's the starter wires. I just got to get eyelets for them and things like that. So as you can tell, it's raining. I'm sorry to do this, but I kind of ran out of time for this video. So I did try starting the truck up after I got the alternator or the starter wired and everything, and it's not starting. So I don't know if it's the safety neutral switch, which this one here looks like it's been bypassed. I'm not sure, but I am out of time. I have to get this edited and posted. So the next video will probably pick up same spot, but when I'm done, or but when it's not raining, I should say. I just want to say thank you for everybody that has subscribed. Please subscribe, please comment, please like, and please catch me on the next one. I just want to say thank you and God bless.